and liberty and justice for all.
David, roll call.
Andrea,
Yes.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Rick.
Yep.
Sarah.
Yes.
Chauncey.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Corey.
Yes. Nobody signed up for public comment. Okay. Item 4, scheduled visitors, FFA. Would you like to present something?
All right, so my FFA kids have competed in 3 competitions so far for their PCM contest. They started at our section contest where they wanted to advance the districts. At our district contest, we had a little bit of a rough night and ended up second, but we did still advance to state, and then at state, they ended up winning our state competition. So they have been practicing very hard, and they will be going to nationals in October. So we just thought it'd be cool if you guys got to see what they've been doing, what they've been practicing.
For group, what does CTM stand for?
Conduct of chapter meetings. So basically what they have to do is they have to learn parliamentary procedure. They have to learn all the rules and
Take note.
all the and then
They're gonna critique
so
us.
they get a card when they walk into the room. So they get a card when they walk into the room. They have no idea what their motion's gonna be. And then 4 of them have required motions. So they have to fully memorize opening ceremonies for FFA, perform them. They go right into their meeting. They have to perform all the required motions that are on the card and the motion, and then they have to do a closing ceremony. So it takes about 13-ish minutes to do the entire competition. They are really good at it.
So we have all the officers, and is one of them the advisor then, I take it, since I see the owl there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, do you guys want to introduce yourself? How do you know that?
Colby, can you introduce them?
Yeah, we're gonna introduce
Yeah,
them.
okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I'm Abby Kemp and I'm the president.
Yes.
I'm Macy Brooks and I'm the reporter. I'm Josie Sutherland and I'm the treasurer.
I'm Elias Caron and I'm the sentinel.
I'm Terrence Reffy and I'm vice president.
Colin Jennings and I'm the advisor.
I'm James Shuey and I'm the secretary.
Okay, so they get a minute to look at their cards so they know what they're gonna do. Go ahead and start, guys. Okay.
The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Abingdon-Avon FFA chapter. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel,
Stationed by the door.
your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization
They're from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington,
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm tax, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn,
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripen with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, who's placed beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we'll follow the leadership of our president, we'll be led out of the darkness and selfishness into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 7 members and several guests present, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA membership possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting of the Abingdon-Avon FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented.
Madam President,
Colin.
I move that the Abingdon-Avon FFA chapter delivers wreaths to the Veterans Cemetery on Veterans Day.
Second.
It has been moved by Colin and seconded by Terrence that our FFA chapter deliver wreaths to the Veterans Cemetery on Veterans Day. I'd like to remind the Assembly this motion is debatable and amendable and it requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
Madam
President.
Colin.
My fellow floor members, I believe this is a great idea and a great way to show respect for the people who have helped our country become what it is today. Because without them, we wouldn't be here and sitting here as an FFA chapter. So please vote this motion up.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam
President Macy.
Thank you, Madam President. I stand in support of this motion because I believe this is a great way to honor our veterans and all they have done for our country. They fight for us and protect us, so we need to honor them in this way. So please stand me in voting this motion up.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
James.
Thank you, Madam President. My fellow floor members, I believe this motion is a fantastic idea, not only to grow our chapter, but also to grow a stronger and greater bond with this ever-growing community that we hold so dear to our hearts. So I urge you to please join me in a yes vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam
President Josie.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise in favor of this motion because in the FFA Creed it states, I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words but of deeds. This perfectly embodies what our FFA chapter is about because this is a great deed we can do to show our appreciation to the veterans from our community. So please stand with me with a yes vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Parents.
I'm in total support of this motion because with many of my family members being veterans, I know what it's like to see them not get the due respect that they deserve, which is why we should deliver these wreaths because they don't get that respect and we should grant them that, which
Thank
is
you.
why I'm in total support.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President,
Elias.
fellow board members, I do not believe this will have a positive impact on our chapter. With all of our upcoming events that we have, I feel that we do not have the funds to proceed with this project.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Colin.
I move to amend the main motion by striking out wreaths and inserting flowers. So if the passed, the main motion now reads, I move that the Abingdon-Avon FFA chapter deliver flowers to the Veterans Cemetery on Veterans Day.
Thank you. It has been moved by Colin and seconded by Josie that our FFA chapter amend the main motion by striking out wreaths and inserting flowers. So if passed, the motion will read, I move that we deliver flowers to the Veterans Cemetery on Veterans Day. I'd like to remind the Assembly this motion is debatable and amendable and it requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Colin.
I believe this is a great idea Wreaths are hard to find in our area, and considering we have a flower shop in our community, we should also pay the respect they are due, and we should order local. So this is a great idea. Please vote up with me.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam
President Josie.
Thank you, Madam President. Fellow floor members, this is a great idea. Not only can we serve our respect to our veterans, but we can also support our small flower shops in our community and support these small businesses. So this would be a great idea. So please join me with a yes vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Terrence.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm 100% in disagreement of this amendment because wreaths are more all-encompassing and they're more traditional, which is something that this country is built on, tradition, and that is always great. This is why I'm strongly against this.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President.
Elias.
I do not believe this is a good idea because wreaths last much longer than flowers, and we want our impact to last. So please vote this down.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President, Macy. Thank you, Madam President. I'm against this motion because I noticed that it does not have all the information. It does not have the time that we will be doing this, and if all of our schedules are free, and if we have enough FFA members to do this. So please join me in voting this motion down.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
James.
Thank you, Madam President. I believe this motion made by my fellow advisor is a great idea, not only to honor those souls who might not have a family, but also to give them the respect that they deserve with a flower. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President,
Elias.
I move for previous question.
Previous question has been called. Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded that we have previous question. I'd like to remind the assembly this motion is not debatable or amendable and it requires 2/3 vote. Therefore, we will move right to a vote on previous question. All those in favor, please signify with an aye. All those opposed, please signify with a no.
No.
The noes have it. Motion failed. We are now back on the amendment. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President.
James.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to postpone this motion indefinitely.
Second.
It has been moved by James and seconded by Colin to postpone this motion indefinitely. I'd like to remind the assembly, this motion is debatable, yet it is not amendable and it requires majority vote. Is there any debate?
Madam President.
James.
Thank you, Madam President. I believe we should postpone this motion indefinitely, just because as school has just started, we have many activities starting up at school, as well as sports and other main activities that a lot of my FFA members contribute in. So I believe that we just don't have the time and cannot divert it to something that obviously deserves our full attention. So I urge you to join me in yes vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam
President. Colin.
My fellow board members, I believe this is a terrible idea because to kill this motion is to dishonor the veterans who have served our community and proved our community is strong throughout the years. And we need to give them our full attention right now, how they gave us their full attention. So please vote this motion down.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Josie.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise in opposition with this motion because we need to do more good deeds as an FFA chapter. And if we do this would also get the word out of our FFA chapter, which would be great because we can get more members in our chapter. So please stand with me with a no vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Macy.
Thank you, Madam President. I stand against this motion because, as you mentioned, a lot of our FFA members are involved in sports, but we do have a horticulture class that could stay after school and help plan this out because I know many of them are not involved in athletic activities. So please join me in voting this motion down.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now move to a vote on postponing this motion indefinitely. All those in favor, please signify with an aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify with a no.
No.
The noes have it. Motion failed. We are now back on the amendment. Is there any further discussion? Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now move to a vote on the amendment. All those in favor, please signify with an aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify with a no.
No.
The ayes have it. Motion passes. We are now back on the main motion, which now reads, I move that we deliver flowers to the Veterans Cemetery on Veterans Day. Is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Terrence.
I move for a 5-minute recess.
Second.
It has been moved by Terrence and seconded by Colin that we have a 5-minute recess. I'd like to remind the assembly this motion is not debatable, yet it is amendable as for the time allotted and it requires majority vote. Is there any amendments? We will now move to a vote on a recess. All those in favor, please signify with an aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify with a no.
No.
The noes have it. Motion fails. We are now back on the main motion. Is there any further discussion?
Madam President,
Elias.
Fellow board members, I would just like to reiterate how important it is that we vote this down because we simply don't have the funds or manpower to make this event impactful. So please vote this down.
Thank you. Any further discussion?
Madam President.
Terrence?
Thank you, Madam President. I would just like to say that we should all vote up this motion, because without these veterans, I may not be able to see all of you. I may not have to be in front of all these people, which is why this is an amazing idea to vote up.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will now move to a vote on the main motion. All those in favor, please signify with an eye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please signify with a no.
No.
The ayes have it. Motion passes. Does the secretary have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which would properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Abingdon-Avon FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I now declare this meeting adjourned.
Excellent job. Excellent. Thanks for being here.
Do you guys have training seminars?
Coaching football beat.
They keep it professional.
Yeah, leave before we get started.
Yeah. Now you gotta cross my eyes, dot my T's on this agenda here.
Hey guys, can you put your chairs back in the center, please?
Thank you.
You did awesome.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. See you
Thank you for letting us come in.
And now we know why they made it to that. We're also slightly terrified.
Okay,
Great actor.
moving on. That was incredible. Number 5, any additions or deletions to the agenda?
We're good.
None? Moving on, 6, approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
David?
Anthony,
Yeah.
Rick,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Andrea.
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. All right, number 7, the consent agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda? I'll make that motion. Second. David?
Rick,
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Chauncey.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Andrea,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Corey.
Yes. All right, item 8, principals reports. Mrs. Anderson?
I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to our maintenance and custodial staff. They've been amazing in making our high school look amazing and nice and wonderful for our kids to start. My bathrooms in the front of the building look fantastic. I have new stalls, beautiful new floors, new sinks are coming, I think. And we took the doors off, so there was a lot less issues today with the doors on the front, not doors on the side. Let me clarify. So anyway, but all in all, the building looks amazing and I could not be more proud of that building and how the work that they put into it. So I thank them for all of that. Walk-in registration was held August 4th and 5th. The New Teacher Institute to welcome our new staff was held on August 7th. We put teacher biographies up of all of our new staff. They've been coming through Facebook, so hopefully you've seen them.
I've enjoyed reading those.
Oh,
Always
good.
enjoyed reading.
Good. We had 10 new students at the high school. In fact, we have a foreign exchange student from Poland this year. His name is Jacob. So, I mean, he's really tall, very tall.
So basketball.
Yes, yes, he does. Tornado takeoff backpack night was held last night. We had all the, well, as many as we could, extracurricular activities.
on the floor in the cafeteria, not on the floor, but out for kids to recruit and join and see what's available at the high school. So I know a lot of our clubs got some kids that were interested. We handed out a list of all of our coaches' contact information as well. So if they couldn't be there, but they wanted to play something, they had a way to contact the coaches and get kids involved. We gave them their schedules. They were able to walk the hallways, do their lockers, because we have lockers this year, check their lockers, find their classes. It was good. We had quite a few people there. We welcome students back today. We had a great day. There are many exciting things in the works and I'm excited. Meet the Tornadoes is Friday. No, I put Friday. I'm sorry. It is Thursday, August 21st, because the fair is Friday night. So Thursday, August 21st at 6 p.m. Homecoming this year is Friday, October 3rd. Just throwing that out there now. So hope you can come to those. On September 12th, my soccer team needs to go on an overnight for a game. They need to spend the night and play. They're playing that night and the next day, I think. So I need that okayed.
Where are they going?
Yeah. Okay. Let me check the email. It's been a hectic few days. Okay. It's been a hectic few days. I'll check the email and get back to you on that one.
It's over by Chicago, I think, isn't it?
Fremont?
Fremont. Yeah, I think it's Tremont.
September 12th.
Fremont's not that.
Okay, well then it's not there. I don't.
Okay.
I'll check. I got you.
They are on the schedule, that I know.
I got you. Go ahead. Next.
Oh.
Anybody have any
We'll
questions
get
for me while I check my email? No. Okay.
Mrs. Sherpy?
All right. It has been a great first day today with our students and our faculty. Lots of smiles, so we had some nervous tummies today with the kindergartners, but our nurse, Rodney Anderson, was there with mints and to cheer them up. So that was great. Before today, we had a back to school haircut event. And we had quite a few families take advantage. We had 6 stylists that volunteered their time from the area. And I want to say that it was about 55 kids that came through. It was, yeah.
That was a good idea.
It was, yeah. And then we also had the health department there on hand for anything that would come up with the haircuts and if treatment needed to be done. So that was wonderful that they were there as well. And that was put on by Tony Mason, Caitlin Nelson, and Heather Allen. They came together to do that for our community, which was wonderful. The cafeteria, oh my gosh, if you have not been in there, you really need to stop by Heading. Trevor Sloan and Rodney Anderson painted the entire gym and the ceiling, and it is beautiful. So please come by and check it out. Dale Schisler, I bought some cabinets for a couple of classrooms and countertops. That man is a carpenter wizard. He could put it, like, it's amazing. You need to come take a look at a couple of classrooms that he did. Also, I want to thank our custodians. And Ronnie for always being willing to pop over and help us out. Don Dawson, Rodney, Hannah, and Mariah were the summer crew, and they had been working hard, at getting the building ready. And so I was very excited about that. I want to thank you to Michelle Andrews for providing wonderful PD for our staff. She does a really great job at doing all the curriculum needs that we have and making sure that our teachers have all the curriculum materials that they need, and then also providing training. We have quite a few new teachers at Heading this year, only because last year we got rid of the pods, right? And we moved second grade in. In order to make room for second grade to come into the building, we had to go down a section. And I promised the teachers that we'd go back to 4 sections in 174 days. So that's why we have quite a few new teachers. They're all very excited. Not new, some are new to teaching, some are not new. They've had quite a few experience. We did kindergarten signings for our kindergartners last night. That was fabulous. And I just want to say we're off to a great year and excited.
You also you had 3 retirements.
Oh, yes, and we had 3 retirements.
Last year,
and
so.
we did have a full-time sub,
Correct.
which we filled that spot.
That's
so,
correct.
Yeah. Okay, any questions? Okay.
Thank you. Mrs. Craver?
As you can see, the Avon campus looks fantastic. So I'd like to thank Trevor Sloan, Tim Rep, Allison Patton, and Coy Kitch for preparing the building this summer. Fun fact about this building, not only did we gain 4 teachers with the 5th grade teachers coming down, but only 4 teachers stayed in the same room. So everybody else moved. So Tim, Trevor, Coy, and Allison were busy moving, cleaning, shampooing, and somehow Trevor found time to paint the ceiling in the band room. It looks amazing. The epoxy floors in there look great. The facelift for the band room looks really good. The kids are excited about it. So huge shout out to them. I appreciate everything they did this summer. They worked very hard. Also, thank you to the tech team for getting all the rooms ready to roll, with us changing all of the classrooms. Every teacher almost had a new phone extension, new classroom, and needed to be updated with some TVs that might not have been in there. And then each room also has a charging station. We had the new staff orientation on August 7th. This year we only have 1 new staff member for Avon, but we do have a Knox Warren staff member that is new, that has a program in this building as well. Thank you to Mrs. Andrews for setting that up and for allowing us to bring Kagan 2. Mr. Walters, thank you as well for Kagan Day 2. The teachers were happy to bring that back, and I saw them putting it in use today. We had backpack night on Monday from 5:30 to 7, and it was well attended. We had 82, it was very well attended. We had 83% of 5th graders come in, and 6th grade, I was not in charge of doing their schedules, but they were pretty busy too. Mrs. McCorder and I are already planning next year's to make it better and go faster. But it was great. The building was full. We had lots of positive feedback about everything that was done in the construction. So it was a great way to kick off the year. Today, I made it into every classroom to see the teachers and the students. The 5th and 6th graders met with me today to discuss school-wide expectations. The 7th and 8th graders will meet with me later this week, but based on what I saw today, we may not need to do that because they were ready to go. Any questions? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Andrews?
All right. First of all, I'd like to thank, I don't think Mark's here, but before I start anything, I'd like to thank Brock, Mark, and Gary, because even though I purchased curriculum, and set up professional development, if those guys didn't help me with stuff, nobody would have anything. So because all of our curriculum is online, it's rostered through certain processes online. Mark sets that all up for us. I just order stuff and that's all. But thankfully, Mark, Brock, and Gary, they make sure everything goes off without a hitch. And so without them, they can thank me all they want. But if I didn't have those guys, nothing would happen. So anyway, we had new teacher orientation. On the 7th, we had 13 new teachers attend the orientation. There are also 3 new special education teachers who attended training at Knox Warren that day. The new teachers learned just like basics of Skyward, thanks to Ms. Craver, and our student management system, Evaluize, from Ms. Anderson, and Thrillshare from Ms. Sherpy. And then we talked about the one-stop login site that we use for all students to access their curriculum, which is called Clever. Went out to lunch, and then elementary teachers had math training. Ashley Gordon here at the middle school met with Nikki Sloan to get up to speed on what she's going to be doing. And Mrs. Anderson met with the new high school teachers and took them on a tour of the building and showed them where everything is there. Teacher Institute days, August 11th and 12th, Monday and Tuesday. We started off with a district breakfast attended by all staff, thanks to Darla and her staff. They also provided lunch on the second day on the 12th, which was delicious. And then we had a very fantastic motivational kickoff by Mr. Walters. Thank you. And then Kim trained all the teachers on Time Clock Plus. AAMS and AHS teachers participated in School Links training, which they'll be using as part of the PACE framework for college, well, basically college and career readiness. Yes. Elementary teachers went back to heading for a faculty meeting, and then grades 3 and 4 had training on the ELA curriculum. On Tuesday, all K teachers were treated to a phenomenal Kagan 2 training. It's a cooperative learning and engagement strategies. And thankfully, a really great thing happened today. Our Title II money showed up from the state, which is our professional development money. So
Kim,
Kagan Day
Kim
did-
is dancing behind
Huh?
you.
Yeah. So I was really excited. I ran right over to the board office and was filling out POs. We were saying Title II on them. As fast as I could, and that grant is already, that was already filled out and submitted back to the state. So that paid for the Kagan Day 2 training plus all of our ELA training, because we have several new teachers in 3rd and 4th grade. We have a new English teacher in the high school as well. We want to make sure that they're able to use the curriculum. And so they not only have training, but they have individualized coaching from this company, 8 sessions that they can use during the year. So that paid for all of that. So that was really great. Also, Kelly from ULC was here and worked with AAMS on Monday and AEHS teachers on Tuesday to kick off a writing in all content areas, and we formed a writing committee. One of the areas that we can look at data from all of our assessments that we need to continue working on is the area of writing with students and getting them better at that. And we train our teachers and to be able to teach writing. So, okay, our early out days. As you may know, we have 1 hour early out days starting today through August 29th. Those days I asked Mr. Walters for because we have many Renaissance products, which are products that we use for assessment of students. And they provide us with benchmarking of students through our STAR testing, as well as FastBridge, which also provides benchmarking, but then we test students in reading and math. And what it does is it tells us what students need, what interventions. And then those interventions are provided by our interventionists. And we can also the teachers can use it because they use that to decide what students need certain instruction within their classrooms. So for their small groups, it basically informs their instruction. It also has Savers within it. They'll get Savers training. That's part of a Renaissance product, which is for SEL screening, and that way our counselors know what groups of students that they need to work with through that screening. And so there's multiple trainings that need to be done. There are 1 hour online trainings, but there was about 10 trainings that needed to be done for all of our teaching staff, interventionists, counselors in K through 8 to be able to utilize these products, to be able to get that done an hour early up, because that takes care of a 60-minute training for all of those days. Not all teachers will be doing those trainings. Those teachers have plenty to do because they have mandated trainings. How many mandated trainings do they get, Kim?
7 or 8.
10. They have 10 mandated trainings that range between anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to do at a time. And so this gives them time to work on those mandated trainings, because they're mandated by the state that they do those, as well as working with their grade level teams on planning, instruction, and or content areas. They have plenty to do during these hour early outs. And so we appreciate that time that we're giving them to kick off the year. Any questions?
Oh, yes.
I'll go right ahead. I should have known.
Yeah, because Bill and I were talking about it earlier, the testing.
Yes.
The STAR testing.
Yeah.
Is that part of the state mandated?
Is it state mandated? STAR testing is not state
So
mandated.
it's like the maps then.
Yeah, STAR is MAP. STAR took the place of MAP for us. And the reason, because we used to use NWEA MAP testing. We chose to use STAR instead of MAP because STAR offered us a lot more bang for our buck.
Right.
And the reporting that it does, and then the other services that it offers with progress monitoring that goes along with it, that we can use. Our interventionists and our special ed teachers can basically progress monitor with the same tool, only it's a shorter assessment, where MAP was just MAP. It was
Right.
just that.
So my question is, I brought it up to Bill. Because the state is basically gonna bastardize the testing, and they are, because they're going to lower what's considered proficient.
That's why you have no IAR scores, or I'm not giving you IAR data now, because what's the point? Because I don't. think it's-
And then that's,
don't
I
know
guess
if
that's
you
where
have
I
it,
was
yeah.
going with it. So,
Right.
so how are you gonna base, are you gonna base it on the new, what's considered proficient? Are you gonna go on?
Well, I don't know the answer to that, Rick. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you something that I found out really interesting this week. And Suzanne can speak to this as well. There's a new report, I guess is what you would call it, that we have to, or information or data, I should say, that we have to upload to the state. That's new this year on gifted and accelerated students.
Okay, yeah.
And so students that, like starting in, mostly in the middle school that were accelerating in math, we have to put information in there saying that they were accelerated, what year and date they started acceleration, were they accelerated math, were they accelerated in English, both, were they whole grade accelerated, and then what does the district have a test to test for gifted? Well, I was like, well, we don't have a gifted test that we give. So of course, then I went to the site on ISBE to find out more information on what they're talking about on a gifted test. Well, it says that districts who do not have their own local test may use IAR, okay? And as it says then, that any student who is put into a accelerated program that got a 4 or a 5, which would be proficient or excellent, can be put into an accelerated or gifted program. Ding, ding, ding. That tells me right there that if a student getting a 4 or 5, which this is what we've done too,
Right.
is considered accelerated or gifted, aren't we saying then that 4, where students are meeting, we're saying a 4 is beyond grade level then at that point in time, but we're only counting that as meeting at the state level.
Right.
But on the other hand, they're also saying that that's considered accelerated or gifted. So what is it? Is it meeting or is it accelerated or gifted? Because the state's saying both. That's my question.
No comment.
Okay, and I have no comment either, because
Yeah, exactly.
to me, I was like, wait a minute
So-
here, what is it?
Yeah. In regards to what we're talking about with STAR and IAR, the best measure for a student is classroom formative assessment. There is no better.
I agree.
And it is, when you triangulate your scores, the one that means the most is what they're doing right now and what our teachers know about them within the classroom.
And correct.
And the thing about, we have to have a third method. So you have to use STAR to triangulate with IAR. Now, in a perfect world, those would all match. They just don't.
Yeah.
And in some cases you look at it and it works, but that's why we've invested in what we have. So it's kind of like that.
Thank you.
Good question.
All right, item 9, financial report. Kim?
Not much to report here, just, note that July and August are heavy in expenditures because we've got curriculum orders, we've got all of our summer maintenance, bigger projects that come in and come due, so we're kicking the year off and we're rolling.
Okay. Superintendent's report. Bill?
Just recognition, I can't say enough about our folks this summer. Between maintenance, custodial staff, Mark and his crew with Brock and Gary and the things that they do to get us ready for the year. And when you sit down and you start, I got to sit in on some building level meetings and you start talking about all the stuff that's going on and all the hands that happen. These guys are here all summer getting things ready and prepared, and our buildings look great. We have, our technology is excellent for our teachers and for our kids, and they work really hard at it, and I can't thank them enough. And then Rusty getting the bus routes, and we had very little issue today with our routes, and I'd love to tell you that's that way everywhere, but a lot of guys preaching, they'll say, "Oh man, I had so many busing issues." We really, our drivers and everybody, they just do a really, really good job, and I can't say that enough. And then the unsung heroes of our secretaries preparing and getting everybody registered and making sure that kids have gotten registered and all the information's correct and all the things that they do to help our teachers get ready. I want to thank them greatly. And then everybody today, I got into all the buildings, got to get some kids off the bus, which was a lot of fun. And our kids were really excited today. It was really fun to be around. And our high school kids were happy to be back. Or just in the morning, about 7:30, if you want to see a smile, go greet those buses over at Heading. Oh my goodness, those kids are so cute, and they are so excited to go to school. And you know what? Most of our teachers, they're there to greet them, and it was a really great day. So I appreciate that. And then Michelle has stayed on top of Title I and Title II funding, which has been a moving target. And it's one of the issues is the Kagan training that she was talking about. We have to book that and you have to contract that. And we reached that point where we weren't sure we're going to get the funding. So it's a little nerve wracking because you kind of wait that out. And then the money, with this going on, you either take it, you do it or not. And it was such a powerful thing for our teachers. We did not want to not give them that second day. So one way or another, we were going to do that. So it worked out really well. So thank you, Michelle, as well. And then our principals, I don't think people realize they don't get the whole summer off. You know, they're here, they're hiring, they're getting their schedules ready, they're doing those things. And they work extremely hard to make their building something special. And I really, really, really want to thank them. So it's been a great start to the year. I really appreciate that.
Okay. Item 11, any old business? Nothing? Okay. Item 12, new business. Current openings?
Zero. I have a special ed position currently being filled by a sub.
Yeah. Everything 0, 1, and 0.
That's what we like to hear. All right, item 13, action items. 13.1, Press Plus Policy Issue 118-119, second reading. Do I have a motion?
Make the motion.
I'll second.
What's this got to do with? 118 is about Title IX going back to the way it was originally written back in 72. The state of Illinois. Remember, we voted on what, December or something?
December, and now it's going back to the old.
Boys out of the girls' locker room. Yes.
Yeah. It's gone back to the original language.
I'll vote yes to this one.
Oh, well, thank you. All right.
Any additional discussion? David?
Anthony.
Yes.
Andrea.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rick.
You know, I'm going to throw you a curveball because they're going back to the original
You're
way.
going to vote yes?
You better believe I am.
Mark this date
Put it on
and
the
time.
Yes, from Rick on Press Plus.
All
Love it.
right.
All right, item 13.2, board policy change to 7.60 residents, second reading. Do I have a motion to approve that policy change?
So move.
Second.
Any discussion?
What's this?
Oh,
okay.
Out of area tuition, yeah.
Ready? Chauncey?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rick?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yeah.
Andrea?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Corey?
Yes. All right, item 13.3, non-collective bargaining staff pay increases. I have a motion to approve those. I'll make that motion.
Anthony did first?
Mhm.
Good.
I'll second. Any discussion? David?
Andrea?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Chauncey?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rick?
Yes.
Anthony?
Yes.
Corey?
Yes. Item 13.4, non-collective bargaining agreement principals pay increase plus 1 year extension. Making a motion to approve that.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Chauncey?
Any discussion? David?
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Rick,
No.
Anthony.
No.
Andrea,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. Item 13.5. Consider for approval to set the FY 25-26 budget hearing for September 17th at 6 p.m. and the regular board meeting to begin at 6:15 at the high school. Can I get a motion?
I'll make it.
Second.
Any discussion? David?
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. Item 14, executive session. Does anybody need to?
Any discussion?
No, we're gonna discuss tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We are, we are.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I said,
Nope,
are
we're
we
good.
going or we're not going?
All right.
I do.
You do. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
I'll make that motion for executive session. Second, Johnson. David?
Myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. We'll be back.
The
Call the meeting back to order.
I know, that's why I looked so.
Moving on, item 15, action items, 15.1, consider approval for August 2025 personnel report. Can I get a motion?
So move.
Second. Discussion? No? David?
Anthony,
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Chauncey.
Yes.
Self, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Item 15.2, consider approval for tuition rates for out-of-district students. Can I get a motion?
So move. Go ahead.
Oh, you.
Oh,
I'll second it.
I'm quick with the tongue.
Rick and Sarah,
Oh, boy.
arm wrestling.
I didn't hear that.
None of us did.
Yes, you did, but it was taken out of context.
Any discussion on this item?
What did we decide?
We're going with Chauncey's number, 4321.
4321.
Yeah.
4321.
4,000 for the first child.
Second, third, fourth child.
Okay.
All right, David?
Chauncey,
Yes.
myself, yes. Rick,
Yes.
Anthony,
Yeah.
Andrea,
Yes.
Sarah,
Yes.
Corey.
Yes. Motion carries. Any discussion items?
Oh, I got a phone call this week from, he goes by Sully, James Sullivan. He's the one that ran Foster's Voice. He said that you guys got an email. Foster's Voice is kind of falling apart. Well, no.
He has detached himself
He,
from the group.
yes.
Yes.
However, he is starting a new version of that. He's local. I think it's Gray's Matter Collective. Rearrange those words, however, it's
The Gray Matter.
yes, that, yeah. So, I spent like an hour on the phone with him, listening to everything.
So Jamie and Kevin reached out to us and let us know that Sully was no longer associated with them and asked if we wanted to continue with them.
Did they say like that they're gonna keep it they're gonna come just as often and everything? Okay.
Well, that's was the impression we got, was that it was.
That's
gonna
my
stay
worry, is that that
So
may
I
not
guess
happen.
If we see that they are not, they came last night to our thing, so if we
They
see.
were there? I didn't see them.
Yep, they were there. Yep, they were handing out.
They were gone when you went through.
Oh.
Stuff was there, but
They were handing out ducks. I got a you matter.
Oh.
Don't you have enough
Cool.
ducks?
No, there's never enough ducks.
Okay, well, just in case
So
they
we told them we would stick with them for now because we had the program.
I
in
just want to
place
make sure
and
that we have something.
Yes, we started with the kids
and that
already.
it stays.
And
the way
our
that it
groups are already
was.
formed, so we're gonna stay with them, but if we see things falling apart, we can always.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. that
We
you
will
guys
go with
were-
one of the other. We're not gonna stop.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we have something in place.
That was something that was very high up on the student priorities on the Anna survey.
Good.
Yes.
Getting them some help with.
The feedback from the students between Galesburg, Abingdon, that I see in my office, they all love that program. So it means a lot.
Was there any movement on the city meeting? Has it happened yet?
No.
No, it hasn't happened yet. Okay.
You let me know about
All
soccer.
related.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Adjournment. Do I have a motion?
So move. I told you.
I'll second. I'll second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries.